Push those out of the way. I'm currently on my floor. All right. I got it. It's like it's so hard. That's what she said. Is my mic even on? Who knows? No, there, I just turned it off. Whoops. I can't. Hello, testing. Hello. Can I hear myself? Yes, I can. Okay. Hi, Hannah. Hi, honey. She's like, why are you on the floor, Mom? Why are you on the floor, Mom? How does things work? I don't know. There's like little tiny flies, gnats or whatever they are, flying around, and I want to kill them all. Look like a crazy person. Mm, 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 mm. Goodness, go away. It's a mistake. It's like I can see everything on my floor. But it's nicer in here than it is in my side room. Hannah, I just can't with you. Ouch. Ouch. People are yelling outside. I see you, Hannah. I see you, Hannah. What are you looking at? Who knows? Mm. Hannah's like creeping. She's creeping over there. You're creeping. Stop creeping. Yeah, you better lay down. Creep. She's a creep. This is like, I wonder, this is like really bright. Ugh. Is that better? No, it's not better. I look like a ghost. I look like a ghost. Is it like clean? I don't know. It's really weird. It's lighting. I regret everything. I regret every decision I ever made. And God, the Cats trailer is fucking terrifying, Hannah. Hannah, it's really scary. It would even scare you, and you are a cat. Where is my phone? Where is Twitter when you need it? What is this? Oh God, these freaking little flies. What is going on? Tea and chocolate. I love it. Hi, Shannon. I was just responding to your tweet. There's like, I regret this setup, but it's so much. I hope you can hear me fine and you don't hear my AC, but it's so much cooler in here. But look, I look like a ghost. There's like the lighting. Like, what is that? Like, there's a ghost here. It's a ghost. I don't know if the light is coming in really strong now because we just had storms, and now of course it's bright and clear and everything's sunshiny. I should move my dinner plate out of the way. I'm only singing because I'm in a weird spot. Oh, that's good. Good. You can't hear the AC. There's little tiny flies, like little gnats flying around in here, and it's driving me bonkers. But this is way cooler in here than it is in my room, my office, because it's usually like 1,000 degrees in there. Yeah, right? Like, what am I, like, it's just right in the middle. I think it'll get better, like, as it goes on, because the freaking sun will go down, hopefully. Because it just stormed, and it was ridiculous and a mess, and it was scary for Bane. And now it's done. Right after, after a storm, the sun's got to be out and shining. Not like you can go out and enjoy it because the ground's all wet. It's like the world's way of rubbing it in your face. It's like, oh, look, and how I'll be sunshiny. Yeah, I was worried because I knew it was going to storm today, but I was worried that it was going to happen during the readathon, or not the readathon, during the live chat. I'm like, oh no, like it's going to happen during the live chat, and then I'm not going to be able to the power's going to go out, and I won't be able to stream. This thing is all tangled. Sorry for any mic noise you're going to get in a minute, but this needs to be fixed. Okay, come here. There we go. Okay. It's all tangled. Outside world overrated. So true. So true. Hannah is sleeping behind the laptop too, because the laptop is on my bed, and this is what I get to see every time I go to sleep now, which is just beautiful. And here comes sirens. Every day. End of the world. Poor Hannah. She's like, why was that? The same thing that happens every day, Hannah. Anyway, I figured we would chat for like our usual like 30 minutes of like actual book talk, and then we can talk Grinchathon and stuff, all that. I know, right? Like I feel like I hear sirens every day. Like every day. People do not know how to drive around here. It's ridiculous. I almost got into an accident today, speaking of people who don't know how to drive. I went to Target today, and this like plaza near us it's set up really weird. I've gotten into an accident there before. I had someone rear end me, which was fun. But yeah, I had it was like, there's like a stop sign, and the person just right through the stop sign. Thank God I stopped. Like I stopped. It was crazy. I stopped at my stop sign, and then I have the right of way. And then she was supposed to stop at her stop sign, but she didn't. So I was going, assuming she would stop at her stop sign, and she just, and I mean like speeding first off, going like 35 in a freaking like 15. I'm like, jeez. I'm like, just plowing her way to TJ Maxx. I'm like, you gotta get those deals, lady. And I love how it's always like middle-aged women that drive like shit, and then they complain about younger generation, how we're always distracted with our phones and we're distracted by everything. And then like it's always middle-aged people that like do that shit. Like you're the one who ran the stop sign, lady. And the last time someone rear-ended me, it was like a middle-aged woman who just didn't know how a stop sign worked. Anyway, I'm gonna set a timer just so I don't get off track. Not that it matters, because we will. But anyway, I love how this one is. I love how like the insides don't like that. Like how that color doesn't match. I feel like that should be orange too. Like the blue doesn't really match, but I guess it brings it all together. I don't know. This looks like my plants. Dying. I know, right? Never happens. Never happens. I just finished this today. I had 2 chapters. I was going to finish it last night, but I'm like, I'll save a little bit for tomorrow. And I saved like the last 2 chapters for today. I'm obsessed with the like, what are they called? The end pages. I'm obsessed with them. They're so pretty. So pretty. And I love how they all have like different color schemes. Like the orange matches the orange, matches the orange. I love that. It's so pretty. I know, I love the covers. I'd like to recreate like one of the covers. I don't know if I could, but I'd like to. Because I think it would be really fun because it's like super eclectic. It's got like all kinds of things going on. So, I don't know. Yes, I didn't even think of that. So much fire. That's why it's orange. That makes so much more sense. I'm just like, orange? Why'd they pick orange? It makes a lot more sense. Yeah, this one was, I don't know, this one was really good. I liked the ending, I think, the most out of all of the other endings that we've had so far. I think the ending of this one was really cool. Because like I love how like what is it? Was it what do they call it when it's like fragmentary plots? I like that, or fragmentary. I forget what it was called, but I liked that. Like that was really cool because like so much was going on at the end. I can't remember what it's called. Fragmentary, whatever. I'd love to recreate these covers. They're so cool. I don't know if I can though. Like this art style is really like, I don't know if I could do it. I could try. The shading stuff is like the stuff that I would have the most trouble with. I'm not very good at like shading and stuff, but at least I have like the cover to like copy, like to match. Yeah. Yes, fragmentary plots. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely like brought a lot more stuff together. Yeah, they did like they were hinting at all kinds of like all kinds of books. I couldn't, I thought one was like the Murder on the Orient Express. Is like what they were talking about. The one with the train. They're on the train, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, what? Yeah. It's so neat. Their shading is so cool. These pictures, I love these illustrations so much. They're so much fun. But yeah, we had so many things in here that was really leading to. So I was, see, that's what I thought it was, like Murder on the Orient Express. Yeah. But no, what was I saying? Oh, my brain is gone. Oh, this is a really creepy picture, by the way. Did you look at like the water shadows, like the reflections? Like, if you could see, don't look at my dirty nails. That's creepy. It's like absolutely terrifying. If I looked in water and I saw that, that's like what nightmares are made of. I'd like to redo that picture, actually. That's such a cool picture. But no, we finally figured out that what's her face, his what's, oh my goodness, my brain is fried. His person, what the fuck is her name? Oh my god, I can't remember a thing. I should take notes, but that's too much work. His boss. It's not his boss. Theodora, whatever her name is, Theodora. We found out that she was actually involved in VFD, like that's what's going on. Like that was like, I'm like, oh, because remember we were asking that the one time we asked that if she was involved in VFD. we're like, is she a part of it, or is this some other organization that's going on? What's going on? And yeah, so we finally found out that she's actually like a part of that organization, which was like, that was when my mind like kind of exploded a little bit. I'm like, no. I'm like, I thought they were like something completely different. Yeah, exactly. If she was really VFD. Yeah, it wasn't clear if she was like a part of a different organization. Yeah, and they finally like tell you that she's like VFD. She's the worst person in VFD apparently, but she's in VFD. So that was cool. Yeah, the monster, the potential monster. That chapter was creepy. Nice date choice, Elle. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Let's go look at this creepy well that I might push you into. Yeah, volunteers are, in fact, volunteers. Yeah, that's true too. Cause he made friends with the villain. Yeah, cause he made friends with he likes what's her face, Ellington. He's like obsessed with her. I'm like, oh my god, how many times can this girl screw you over? There's this really funny. I'm sure there's like jokes I didn't get because I haven't finished the series yet. But I think once I finish the series, I'm going to rewatch it. But there's this really funny video on what is it? It's on YouTube, and it's called like All the Wrong Questions Put with Vines. So all these random vines that people did, and then all the wrong questions like mixed in. Like it's hard to explain, but it is hilarious. The ones I did understand because I haven't finished the series yet, but you know, the ones I did get were hilarious. And one of them was like Ellington like screwing Lemony over every single time. Yeah, Lemony's been in training for years, like since he was little. Oh, Ellington. I don't know because he dedicates the books to Beatrice, unless Ellington changes her name, which would blow my mind. But the gender swap Ellington is Belushi. Yeah, I want to watch it again, like after I finish the series, because it was really like the ones I did get were hilarious. But Lemony really is unlucky in love. He just has bad experiences. But we got more like connections to series of unfortunate events in here as well. Like we got more, um, like we got Josephine now, and we got there was that one Ellington was in the Wade Academy like right before the date that Lemony was taking her on the wagon ride or whatever, and she said she was like up in like that tower area, and she said that must have been where people went to hang out because there was like Olaf loves question mark or something like written up there, and I'm like that's like a major connection. It's before Olaf went bad. Wonder who he loves. Maybe it's spoiler alert, Kit. Yeah, Olaf loves. Where was it? It was towards the end. It was right because it was in like that last. I think it was the last chapter, the second to last chapter, maybe. Yeah, it says what was the bell tower like? It's on page 291, and it says there were It's really funny. It says the place was covered with old candy wrappers and graffiti from the daughters of earls and the sons of counts. It said, Q was here. Olaf loves guess who. The view is nice, though. You can see for miles. I thought that was, like, so cool. I like how they mixed in counts in there. That's just superb. Sons of counts. Yeah, exactly. Like Count Olaf. So cool. So cool. Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Like if the characters end up becoming other people that we just like that we didn't notice. It did, and it talked about like the tattoo. He has the tattoo already and everything. I don't think it mentioned. I don't know if it mentioned the tattoo before, but he finally is like letting like all of the other people like in on like his knowledge of everything and what's going on, and he's slowly like trusting them. He's got like a whole gang now. Like he just keeps getting more and more people. I wonder if Hangfire becomes anyone. I wonder if Hangfire is like the guy with the long beard. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like the guy with the that like is like Count Olaf's boss. That would be crazy. In like the later, in like the later books of Series of Unfortunate Events, I think that guy comes in on the Slippery Slope. Is the episode? The episode is the book that he comes in on, because that would be crazy if Hangfire is actually like Count Olaf's like what the heck is the word I'm looking for? Not apprentice. Count Olaf would be his apprentice. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I think this is about that like mentioned the tattoo. I want that tattoo so bad. I don't have any tattoos, but I think if I ever was to get a tattoo, it would be a VFD one, because that would just be I want it right on the ankle. The honeydew market. uh, yeah, I don't know what word I'm looking for. It's like not boss. What's like the master to the apprentice? Like master is not the word I'm looking for. That makes them sound like they're slaves. Like I don't want that word. I don't know. Mentor. Yes, that's. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I know, like it would really hurt, but it would be worth it. Actually, what's his face got that tattoo? I think Neil Patrick Harris, when he played Count Olaf, he like really committed to the role. He grew his nails out and they were disgusting. Like like I saw him in an interview and they were just nasty. And a lot of people have been bashing him right now for his porn stash, as everyone calls it, because he has this really ridiculous mustache. But like it's for a role. He gets into his roles. It makes me respect him so much more as like an actor. But he didn't. Oh my god, where is it? Probably be further back. Nope, that's a thumbs up right there, and he clipped his nails, so it's not there. Count Olaf, where are you? Okay, there's some Olafs. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. I want to see. Yeah, he got the tattoo. I know he did. I know I saw this. I seen it with my own eyes. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he actually got it on his ankle, which is really cool. It's really cool. He said when they got picked up for the second season of Series of Unfortunate Events, he got that to celebrate. which is really cool because then they didn't have to keep superimposing it onto him, you know, for the scenes that he needed it. Yeah, I think that's the only tattoo that he has too, or the first one that he got. I think it's the only one so far. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, I'm sure they appreciate that. Same with his nails. Like he let his nails grow out and they were all gross and ugh, ugh. And then he clipped them like right after. But like the same with like his mustache right now. Like it's for a role and people like always comment on all of his pictures how awful the mustache looks and he's unattractive now because of it, and it's just rude stuff. And I'm like, you do know he does that for his roles. Like that man commits. I have like a newfound respect for him after Count Olaf. Yeah, right? That's so rude. It's so rude. The internet is just a rude place. Yeah. And I think it helps him like doing things like growing out the nails and getting the tattoo and stuff. Like I think it helps him, like I think that's part of his process. So like same with the mustache. Like I think it's part of his process of being that character. Like people, it's like don't think about it, Neil Patrick Harris. Just think of that paycheck because you're making more than all those trolls. So whatever you're doing is working. Oh my goodness. Right now he's been doing a lot of like a lot of like acrobatics type stuff, which makes me wonder if it's for like a role. He's really grown that mustache out. Yeah, it makes me think like he's doing like something like circusy. Like that makes me think that like the role is something circusy. Cause like he recently did like, I don't know if this was for fun or if this was for the role, but like he did like the whole like how do I like see if they show it. He's like in like the loops and learned how to do like that kind of stuff. And then like yeah, he just looks like he's like a performer, like a circus performer now. So that's, I don't know. I'm interested to see what he does next. Yeah. Yeah. Cirque du Soleil, maybe. Yeah. That would be really cool. He does do like magic and stuff. So like, you know, yeah. He lives in New York now and he says that he loves it and he wants to keep doing work closer to home. Oh, hi Bane. Bye Bane. Little pink little white paws. Little white paws. Little white paws. Think you're cute. Do you think you're cute? You're gonna fall down. He's like that face. Look at him. He sees himself. He sees himself in the camera. It's like there's a cat on there. I see him. Bane tube. He's like, whoa, wait a minute. That's his favorite spot. He loves laying in front of the AC. He's probably upset because I have it pretty low right now because it gets loud when it's like pumping. Man, just put those paws in my face. I'm kidding. You can keep them there. Oh, he's ridiculous. He's a graceful jumper. He is. He loves being up high. Hannah, not so much. She's fast asleep over there. But he's a weirdo. Cute feet, yeah. He's something. Look at him lounging. Like look at. He just thinks he's so cool. Anyway. I can't remember what my favorite illustration was. I always love like the illustrations that are. I really do like that one with the puddle. That one was really cool. Or the well, the puddle, the well. I like a lot of the illustrations that are like mid book. This one's pretty great. I like that one a lot. Freaking little flies. He is. Oh, he's down. He's heavy though, like he's fat. So when he jumps down, you can hear it downstairs because he is loud. He's heavy. He's a heavy boy. He eats good, which is good because he was a stray. So now he makes up for it. Although he's not like food aggressive, which is really nice. He was when we first got him, like he was a little food aggressive and he would growl. Sometimes when we'd give him food, like he'd eat his food while growling, and it's like, no one's trying to get your food, like chill. This is before him and Hannah were even introduced to each other. And no, he's not like food aggressive at all now, which is really nice. Like Hannah, if Hannah comes toward, if anything, he's too submissive. Like Hannah will be eating, or Hannah will come over to eat, and they have separate bowls. Like there's always like multiple bowls of food around, and there's like 2 bowls of dry food, 1 bowl of wet food every morning, but there's 2 bowls of dry food and there's 2 bowls of water. And he like, even though Hannah will go for the other bowl, he like still will walk away. He's like, I can't eat in front of you. But like, no, he's not food aggressive. He was only food aggressive when we first got him. I think because he was starving so much, because he was bones when we got him. So, but I think once he realized, oh, there's always going to be food in this bowl, okay, then I don't need to growl when I eat. And I was really worried about him being food aggressive around Hannah, because, you know, usually strays can like beat up cats for getting near their food. But no, he was really good about it. He's a good cat. Overall, I really don't have any complaints. Hannah, I have some complaints because she's kind of super spoiled and she can be a handful sometimes, especially because she's older. So like sometimes she eats too fast and then she'll throw up because she's just Hannah. And then other times sometimes she'll just, I don't know, just be obnoxious sometimes. She's just, yeah, I do. More complaints about Hannah. Bane is a really good cat. He's really good, especially for being a stray. He was super easy to train, everything. He was so just perfect. And he's a really mellow cat. He doesn't cuddle as much as Hannah does. Like Hannah is super cuddly. Bane is more independent and wants to be left alone. He likes being pet and snuggled with here and there, but it has to be on his terms. Hannah doesn't want to snuggle anyone except for me and Josh, but mostly me. But like when strangers come to the house, she's hides. Or if I'm home, she'll come out. But like if I'm not home, she hides. She will not come to other people ever. But Bane will walk right up to everyone. But Hannah is more cuddly with me than Bane is with me. It's weird. It's weird. It's like, I saved you, bro. Like, what are you doing? Demanding. Yes, Hannah is very demanding. Every single morning she wakes me up. No matter what, she wakes me up to let me know that there needs to be food in her bowl. Even though every time I wake up, there's still dry food there. It's just she wants the wet food. She knows she gets it every morning. That's on me, I guess. I should start giving it to her at night. But then she'd probably wake me up in the middle of the night when it was gone. She's making me look bad. She does. She's one of those cats. Someone sent me a meme recently. Let's see if I can find it. Oh my God. They sent me a meme and it was of, I don't know if you've seen The Office at all, but there's an episode in The Office where Creed, the one guy, becomes president, and he's character. I really like him. But he's manager for some reason for this one episode, maybe two. And he's like, and she, Pam is trying to like distract him. Yeah, okay. So you know the characters. So Creed, the episode where Creed and he's manager and Pam's trying to distract him, so she shows him two pictures and she's like, corporate wants you to find the difference in between these two pictures. There are at least 15 or something. She says something like that. And then it cuts to her like doing her interview part of the show, the interview-ish part, and she's like, they're the same picture. But anyway, so my friend sent me this. I don't know if you can even see it. Well, I can't. There you go. It's got two different pictures, and it's got a food bowl and an empty food bowl, and then a cat that says it's the same picture. Makes me laugh. So stupid. I'm like, that is Hannah. That is Hannah to a T. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I was looking for the picture that I like the best. I think it's the well one. I think it's the well or the helicopter at the end. I'm yawning. Yeah, I like that. I like that helicopter one. It's pretty cool. Chapter 8 and 6. Hey, Bane, you're back. There he goes. I can't find that chapter. Oh yeah, I like 6 a lot. That one. Yeah, that one where they're in the car. I like that a lot. I like Jake's face in that. The way he's looking at Cleo in that picture. I like that. That one's like super creepy. No, chapter 8. That one kind of creeps me out a little bit. She's just staring at him. I like how you can only, in this one, the one that I said earlier, I like how you can only see on her hat, it only says Ray. Like hers says hooray, and it says Ray. I like to think that that's all that's on her hat. It's just Ray. Just exclamating Ray. Also, can we talk about their negligence? What is going on with this? Why is that record just out on the floor? Negligence. Ugh. Learning is fun, yeah. I like her. I like Ellington's style. I like her sense of style. Excuse me. Yeah, I think the oranges and blacks really look great in that picture because you have a lot of like the patterns, like repetition here. You have like there, and then there, and then there, and then there. Like the repetition's really nice. The orange and white and black works well together in that picture. Repetition. Did you see that? Did you hear that? That's my artsiness coming out. I don't have any artsiness. Whoa. My hair just like tickled my nose. They get a ticket for music non-appreciation. Yeah, the headboard is like jail. Girl. Seeing all the hints. Yeah, Query going to jail was really sad moment in the book. I'm not going to lie. I teared up a little bit. I'm like, no, I love him. He's one of my favorite characters. Like, we don't get enough of him. He's another person with really good style. Like, I mean, look at his shadow there. I'm assuming that's his shadow. Like, look at that shadow. Like, that is just an awesome shadow. He's just so cool. Oh, my timer's going. I love that thing. I know, right?
he beat him up like twice. He hit him on the back of the head, knocked him unconscious, and then he freaking beat him up like again. If he even did knock him unconscious, if that wasn't Ellington that did it the first time. But yeah, he like beat the crap out of him. Like, what the heck? Yeah, that was 30 minutes. Do. There's like this whole article right now going on, like I got looped into. I should have never even commented. But I won't say who posted because that's mean. But and it's not like a bad thing, but someone posted on Twitter about trigger warnings and stuff, and whether or not they need to be a media, and how authors should be more caring of their readers and put trigger warnings on all their stuff. And I don't know. It's a whole big discussion, and a lot of people are really closed. That sounds mean to say they're closed-minded, but like they are like their opinion, that's that, and they can't see the other side of it. And anyway, so I got roped into that conversation a little bit, but I don't know. I can see both things of trigger warnings. I can see both sides. I get how like you want trigger warnings because, you know, they trigger, obviously, but also I can see the other side where like authors see it as a form of like censorship almost, and they can see like also spoiler alerts a lot of times. Like if a book goes, hey, trigger for rape and blah blah blah, and the book looks like it's a normal book, and then you go in and you're like, you get spoiled for that that event. But I guess also it would be good if that event is very triggering for you. So it's like both sides. I don't know. Yeah, they can be spoily. I wish there was a website you could check it. I think it's not up to, not to get in a huge discussion about that, but I don't think it's up to authors to put trigger warnings on their stuff. I personally don't think it should be up to authors. I think it should be up to reviewers. If you're going to review a book, then I think it should be up to you to tell people, hey, trigger warning. Because like when I review books, I'll say that sometimes in like the review, I'll be like, trigger warning for rape, incest, whatever. Like if it's something, usually like rape is usually one of the main things that I'll warn people that there's a trigger for, because that can be sometimes like really hit you, or domestic abuse and stuff like that. But like, I think it's more up to reviewers. I think it's, I don't know. I think it's also up to readers. Like, watch what you're reading more carefully if it's a trigger. But also, like, you're not going to catch everything, and there's a trigger for everyone. Everything you like. How did Roxane Gay put it? She wrote an article. I should go get it. It's really good, actually. Let me go see if I can find it. 1 second. I got the other book too. The fourth one. I got the other book as well. So we have it. In Bad Feminist. You can't even see it. There you go. I don't know if you've read this yet, but I listened to the audiobook for this one and Dispatches of Rape Culture, which I do not recommend if anyone has trigger warnings for any of that, but that's kind of in the title. But there's an article in here, or a story in here, I guess. I don't know what it's called. But it's like, it really like sums up like triggers like really well. There is a fly on my face. There's like 2 little gnats in here, and they are evil, and they are sent to make me insane. Forget what it's called. Something about like safety. Something about. Oh my gosh, there's probably like an index or a table contents. And here I am being an idiot. There is. I'm an idiot. The illusion of safety and the safety of illusion. Because I was just looking at this like 2 minutes ago when I commented on that tweet. Yeah, she says, she like argues that trigger warnings, you know, are important for people who have triggers. But then at the end, she's like, no matter how hard we try, there's no way to step. Oh, sorry. I should read the whole thing. She says, there will always be a finger on the trigger. No matter how hard we try, there's no way to step out of the line of fire. I love that. It's so like, but this like little story, it's only like a couple pages long. It's like the tiniest. It's like 3 pages. And it's like, it's very good. This whole book is fantastic. If you ever get the chance to listen to the audiobooks for her stuff, this one is narrated by her completely. They're essays. That's what it is. Not articles, essays. This one's narrated by her completely. But the other one, Dispatches of Rape Culture, is really a hard read, but it's very powerful, but oh my goodness, it's really hard read. I like cried so hard. But I listened to the audiobook for that too, because it's narrated by all of the people, because it's like an anthology of like short stories of all kinds of people's experiences with like rape culture and all that. And so it's really, really triggering for people who have triggers for that. But it's really good. It's really good. I recommend reading it if you can handle it, but I don't recommend reading it all in one go, because it is like really, but yeah, Bad Feminist is really, really good. Yeah, I haven't read Hunger yet. I don't know if I'll like Hunger as much. Yeah, I think publishers should do that too. Maybe, I don't know. Like, a part of me is like, that could be like super spoilery, and then another part of me is like, I get it. I get why you'd want that. And then another part of me is like, maybe authors, I don't think authors should be up to it. I think reviewers should. And then I'm like, oh, maybe publishers should. It's a whole thing, but whatever. Yeah, if you can find the article, the essay somewhere, it might be online just by itself somewhere. It's like, it's illusion of safety / the safety of illusion, or something like that. I'm sure it might be on the internet just by itself. Yeah, the illusion of safety / the safety of illusion. It's really good. And she's really amazing author. I really loved that book. Yeah, the Not That Bad. Yeah, Dispatches of Rape Culture. That one is, it's a really tough read. It's great. It's a great book, and I think it's an important book, and I think more men should read that book. Like, there's a few books that I'm like, men should read this. Like, not to sound sexist, whatever, but more men should read this book, because I don't think, and it's not their fault, but I think not a lot of men understand a lot of what women, the female experience, so to speak. I think a lot of men don't understand it. Like, I don't think they comprehend the full scope, I should say. And I think that book is very eye-opening. Awful, but also important. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those books that like I recommend the audiobook. Like the audiobook was really great because it's narrated, each person narrates their own story. So, and I feel like that makes you connect. It also is bad because it makes you connect to the author more, but it's a tough read though. I cried so many times listening to the stories, like so many times. There are a lot. Some of them I'm like, like I'm pretty tough skinned, but like, and then there were some of them that was like, wow, like. Yeah, the artist, the consumer, someone else. Yeah, and I think it's a bigger discussion than people want it to be. Like I think the people who have a lot of triggers are like, okay, I need a trigger warning for every single thing that triggers me specifically. And and then the other people who don't have triggers so much are like, nah, trigger warnings are stupid, blah blah blah. But like there's very few people who see the sides of like both sides. Like I feel like I that sounds like super like full of myself. I can see both sides, but I really can, because there are things that like trigger me, but also like I'm still okay with it. Like it's like shocking and it's like triggering, but like at the same time I'm really really tough skinned, which I'm not saying like people who have triggers are weak, like at all, but like I don't know, like I can handle a lot, but I don't know. I like you said, I wish there was like a website. Let's start one. Triggers.com. You can go there and you can see if any form of media has triggers. People can submit media like entries, and you can just have a little, it'll be like a search engine, and you can just search it and then it'll pop up with all of the triggers that are in that thing. Let's make a website. My sister went to school for web design. We should do that. Yeah, you'll have to look and see if you can find it. At least read that article, because that article is really good. It's a really interesting article because I feel like she argues both sides very well. But that whole book is about like being a bad feminist. Like and I think the book in general is really much about like Bane's opening that window over there. But I think it's like about how like nobody's perfect, and like we all, I don't know, nobody's perfect in any of their endeavors. Like even if they like files, hi, you're jumping up there again. Even if they say they're a feminist, like they're not everything's perfect, you know, like they can still like crappy shows that, I don't know, neglect women or something. I don't know. They can still like 2.5 Men, that show, even though it's super sexist, that kind of thing. But it's a really good book. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I think men could learn a lot from, well, Bad Feminist as well has a lot of good stuff in it. Um, not as much triggering stuff as rape culture, but I feel like rape culture, that one, rape culture, that not that bad, which is what I should be calling it. I feel like that one is more shocking, and I think men would be more shocked by that. Look at those feet. You're ridiculous. I'm gonna get those little feet. I'm gonna get those little toes. Duck down. You're like, don't touch me. Look at him sneaking. I think he likes looking at himself. Whoa, Hannah. Hello. She's jealous. Look at Bane looking at her. You can't see her, but she's like right. She's right like there. And Bane is just watching her. But yeah, I think men could learn a lot from that book. I also think A Feminist Manifesto, Dear Imuje. It's like the tiniest book ever, by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I think that's another book that if I could hand that book to every single person in the world, I would. Like I think that book is like one of the most important books and one of the most important pieces of literature that has been put out in the past like decade. I think every single person should read that book. I think the world would be a better place. Yeah. Yeah. Disturbing mental health spiral. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I think there should definitely be like a search engine. Yeah, you should definitely read it. It's a really good article or essay. Essay. All the essays in there are really good. She's amazing. I really like Roxane Gay. I read Not That Bad and then immediately downloaded this one like right afterwards. I'm like I need more of her cuz I loved her. I didn't love it because it was awful, but her story in Not That Bad was really good. And then I'm like, oh my god, I need more of her. And I want to read Hunger, but that deals more with like I think that deals more with like her eating disorder and stuff, and that's I'm not as interested in. That makes me sound like a shitty person. I'm not that interested in someone's eating disorder. I don't know. I just eating disorder stuff in my literature makes me like nauseous and then hungry. If that makes any sense, that makes me sound like an awful person, but like even when we would do like the health units in school and they'd talk about eating disorders and anorexia and bulimia, and I'm like, can we not? Can I skip this? Mm-mm. I just can't. Ugh. I think it's also because I was like teased as a kid, like because I've always been like super skinny, and I was always teased about my size. You're anorexic, you're bulimic, and I'm like, nah, actually, I love me some food, and I don't have body issues as much as you do about me. But like, I think hunger also stems from um, her experience with rape. I think it stems from that experience as well, because um, she did mention like her size in her story, I think, and how that was like a coping mechanism. So I don't know. I don't know. I need to read it, but I'll get to it eventually. And I'm sure I'll download the audiobook because I love listening to her talk. Payne is like he's like up, he's down. He likes to get in the picture. He's ridiculous. He just likes to look at himself. I will read all the books one day. Same. Same. Yeah, I think it's more body image stuff, and I'm not as into that stuff as like that sounds awful of me, but like that's not I like the feminist literature, and I guess that goes kind of hand in hand, but I don't know. I'm a bad feminist. I just don't find it as interesting, I guess. But I do want to read it. It's on the list, but and I've heard great things about it. Because the one girl I follow on Instagram, we talk books a lot, and she read like Bad Feminist, Dispatches of Rape Culture. She read that. She read Hunger, and she like gave all of her books 5 stars. And I've given the other two 5 stars as well. Bad Feminist and Not That Bad. I've given them both 5 stars as well. So I'm sure Hunger will be a 5-star read whenever I finally get to it. But anyway, random side note on triggers. I'm like trapped in like this. I'm trapped in like this whole like this whole thread about that stuff. Like, it's like, can I get back to the Grinchathon Twitter, please? Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, it's just one person was triggered and then went on a rant about being triggered and then just spiraled from there. I don't know. And then they're upset that the people who want to talk about triggers are the people who aren't triggers. And then, anyway, it's not important. They just keep going and going, yeah. And eventually I just stop. Usually I'll comment once and then I'm like, I'm good. Okay, you're fine. Okay. Rev your engine. That's fine. Anyway, Grinchathon. Grinchathon has been going really good for me so far. I think I'm at, yesterday I think I was at 900 pages. Let's see where I'm at today. I read the first day of Grinchathon. It's really funny because there's like a huge, you can't see it here because I skipped so many days, but like this big blank spot right here, well, there's like one thing there. That's like I skipped like days like crazy. Like the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th, I didn't read anything. Then the 20th, I read 131 pages of Every Heart a Doorway, which was a really easy read. But then the 21st and the 22nd, I read 48 pages. That's it. The 21st, I didn't read anything. The 23rd, I didn't read anything. The 24th, I didn't read anything. And then Grinchathon starts. And Grinchathon is just solid. Like, this is all Grinchathon. It's just like... So I read 273 pages the first day. I read 182 the second day. 316 the third day. 189 pages the fourth day. And then yesterday, 264 pages. So far I've read over I can't even see it. Why am I holding this up? Who knows? You can't see it. I read 1,224 pages so far. So, woo! Like a lot of pages. Yeah. So 1,200 pages so far, which is freaking awesome. Considering I went through I wasn't reading like anything. And now I'm reading all the things. Yeah, no reading. Yeah. Grinchathon I always do like really well with because I feel like there's stress for me because I'm like trying to make sure that there's no stress for anyone else. Like I'm trying to make sure other people are relaxing and chill. Like, yes, read all the things. Like I want to motivate you to read all the things, but I also don't want you to feel pressured to read all the things. Like if you're tired, go to sleep. If you need coffee, drink coffee. If you want to not read for a day, don't read. Like if you're not feeling it, don't do it. Don't push yourself. But like I also want to be like, okay, read. Like if you want to, but only if you want to. But like so there's a lot of stress on me to make sure that everyone else is having like a super chill readathon. But so it's not always super de-stressful for me. But yeah, I still have a lot of fun. I think Grinchathon is where most of my reading like gets done. My TBR video, yeah, it was pretty crazy. I still have quite a few books to read. I am currently reading. I'm still listening to the audiobook for Game of Thrones. I'm actually over 50% done. I think last time I checked, I was 56%. Let's see. 61%. Holy crap. So I'm slowly getting that done. I wish there was I think there's a spot on here. I wish there was I wish it told me on the front of Audible. I have Audible and there's glare. But I wish it told me right there where I was percentage wise, but it doesn't do that unless I'm stupid and I don't know where it is. But I have to do what I have to do to find out where I'm at. I'll do share progress and then I'll do a fake tweet, but not tweet it out so I can see where my progress is. And then I delete the tweet and I just delete it. But yeah, I'm at 61% with that, which is really good. I'm freaking loving it. This is so good. I'm loving it so much. It's like great. And I think I'll listen to the audiobook for all of them now because assuming the narrator is the same. But yeah, I tabbed it out. I'm so glad I took this page out of your book, pun intended. I'm so glad I did that because like it makes especially marking where I'm at so much easier. Like when I'm done like listening to a chapter, I'm like, okay, I just listened to Ned's chapter. So I'll skip ahead. I'll find a Ned like tab close. I'm like, okay, did I listen to that chapter of his? No. Did I listen to that chapter of his? Okay, that's where I'm at. Like it made it so much easier. I'm so glad I did that. So glad. So grateful for you. But yeah. Yeah, it does get a little stressful. But I mean, I still am more relaxed than like the reading rush. Like, cause like I don't know, I'm still more relaxed than most readathons. Hi, Hannah. Hi. Hi. But like I'm still more relaxed than I usually am with readathons, but like it's still stressful because you want to make sure everyone's having a good time. Yes, hello. Hello, Hannah. But anyway, yeah. I'm glad that it's been fun for everyone because that's like the goal. That makes me feel better. What? You and your brother. I can't with you guys. Pains in my butt. But you can't see the percentage while reading. You have to go to the website to know. Yeah. Isn't that weird? I don't understand. I wonder if like the Audible, are you just going to sit right there? Okay. And stare at me? Making me anxious. Like looking at me. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Fake tweet. Sounds like I'm Donald Trump. Fake news, fake tweet. Yeah, Reading Rush is super like Booktubeathon and all that. Well, what it was, Booktubeathon. It's super stressful. But it's like I don't know why. Like I feel like obligated. You just hit me. She like shook her paw out, but like she hit me while doing it. But yeah, she's like, hello, I'm right here. Pay attention to me. Yeah, it's super stressful. I don't know why I participate in it every year, but I do for some dumb reason. It wasn't as bad this round, but I also didn't read like anything this round, like at all. Usually I read 7 books. Like usually I read 7 books. One year I read like 9 books, and I don't know how the hell that happened. But yeah, it's like a tradition. It's like Christmas. It's like an obligated tradition every year that I secretly hate, but for some reason I participate in. So it kind of worked out. The Grinchathon was right after because like it like helped like ease some of the stress. Because I feel like after Reading Rush, every single person goes into like a huge reading slump. Really? You're laying on my pen. Can I have that? Sorry, I took that away. Lay down. You're ridiculous. Yeah, go to sleep. But yeah. Yeah, it seems like everyone's having fun. I try really hard to make sure that everyone's like enjoying themselves. I had like this idea while I was at work, but now I can't think of what it was. I really should write down my ideas like when I have them, but like I was busy like stocking shelves. I was having a really, really bad day, and all I was thinking about was Grinchathon and how I wanted to get home. And then I was thinking about like an idea for something, but now I don't know what it was. I don't remember what it was. It was Grinchathon related, but I don't know what it was. I honestly don't know. I don't know. But anyway. Oh, that always makes me feel great. Pick Grinchathon no matter what. That makes me feel great. It's super easy too. And I'm one of those people that like I don't limit myself to one readathon. sometimes I just don't do any. And then sometimes I'm like, I want to do all of them. They all sound fun. So like, then I just end up like stressing out about it. That's why I like try to make Grinchathon like super laid back for people who like to participate in everything. So that way they can still participate in everything because they can just manipulate the challenges or neglect the challenges if they want. And still they're technically participating. Make them participate even if they don't want to participate. Yeah, I remember that I had an idea, but not the idea. That happens a lot for me. I cannot for the life of me think of what it was. I don't remember if it was like a Twitter like idea, like for sprints, like something fun to do during sprints, or if it was like an extra idea. I don't know. I think one year I want to do like something every day, but not like a video every day, but like maybe like just like vlog the whole week for myself, not for other people, but for myself, but also do something Grinchy like every day. Not like go out and kick children, not like that kind of Grinchy, but like make like a Christmas tree out of green and black books, like that kind of stuff. But like, and then knock it over. But like, you know, like, but I don't know. But that wasn't the idea. I cannot remember for the life of me what the idea was. I remember thinking it was really cool too. And then I'm like, and then poof, it was gone. That's what happens when you're awake at 3 a.m. and then you go to work. The ideas come in and then they just poof. Yes, that's like a huge thing for me. The finished books you already started, that is a huge like thing for me. Like I kind of, when I was creating Grinchathon, I kind of wanted to take, and I think every round I try to do it more and more. Like I try to encourage people to manipulate the challenges, read books you're already reading, read a short story and count it, because I feel like it's very much like hi Firecats sneaks in, but I feel like that's like a huge thing. Like I try to pick things that I see during readathons that I hate about like that readathon. Like that sounds really mean that I'm like creeping on other readathons and I'm like, I hate that. I'm never going to do that. Like I want to do the opposite of that. And that's one of the big things is like, I can shame them now. I can put them in their spot because it doesn't exist anymore. But like the biannual bibliothon, the pluses of the biannual bibliothon were that they gave you the video challenges early, which Reading Rush does not do. I wish for the love of God that they would give the video challenges. Just do it 48 hours instead of 24. That's all I ask. 48 hours would be so much better than 24 hours because like my brain does not like, I can't come up with content that quick. But anyway, yeah, I think like one of the things that I saw on their thing was like, you can double up, but you can't triple up. And I'm like, what? Why? Why not? Why can't you triple up? It just would piss me off. And then there was another readathon. I think the Owls readathon does this, but which I get, it makes complete sense because like it's the Owls. But like I think you can't. A lot of readathons are like that. You can't use books you've already started, which is unrealistic for a lot of us. So like that's why I super encourage it during Grinchathon because I know that we are all reading books already. We're not going to stop reading just to read, like just to have like just so like it doesn't time out perfectly every month that on the 31st. Like some people are like that. I think Books and Lala's like that. I think Kayla's like that, where she just can't justify it, but she's like a super, what is it, type A personality, but like not a lot of us are like timing out our reading so that way the first of the month we are ready to start a new book. Like no, we're all have like I don't know, it's just super frustrating for people who think that that's like a thing. I don't know, so I miss some of this. But yeah, it's, I don't know. So that's like I look at a lot of readathons at what they do wrong and I steal what they do wrong and make it right, which is very much Grinchy and very much a Slytherin as well. But yeah, it's very much Grinchy. Like I steal and I make it right. Do it my way, kind of thing. Kick children, steal presents, dress up as your pet like a reindeer. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, I think like doing something every day would be fun, but like I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember what my idea really was at all. I was giving you time to talk about the Lemony book before I popped in. It's perfect timing. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yeah, that's one of the things I've heard from other people that's like one of their favorite things about Grinchathon is the fact that you can continue books you're already reading. Like, because I don't care. Like, there are no rules. There shouldn't be rules. You should just be having fun and reading. It's reading. It's supposed to be fun. Like, chillax, people. there doesn't need to be so much structure to it. Come on. But yeah. Yeah. You have to read one book, finish it, and then start another. Nah, no. That was one of the things that like really annoyed me about Biannual Bibliothon was the fact that you could double up but not triple up. I'm like, what? Who came up with that rule? Like, what? No, that's stupid. Stop it. Because even then, you're still reading. Because there was always like 7 challenges, so even then, you're reading what, like 3 books, like 3 full books, and then the group book on top of it. No, like that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to expect from every single person to read 4 full books in a week. Like, that's not practical. Like some people can. Like, I mean, look at my reading totals have been really good for this week. I think I finished 3 books so far and currently working on 2 others. No, I finished 3 books. Currently working on 2 others. But like, so like I will definitely finish more than 4 books, but like still, it's like ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah, us people love to read 5 books at once. Yeah, I like to have options. It depends on what mood I'm in too. Like sometimes I will read just 1 book, like by itself. But the chances that I'm reading 1 book by itself is very rare. Like that 1 book has to really like interest me. And usually that's not the case. Like I'm usually not reading 1 book because I'm reading 1 book, I'm listening to 1 book, I'm reading a graphic novel in between. Like, I don't know. It's just so frustrating. That'll be my quote of the day. You steal what they do wrong and make it right. So true, though. So true. Wondering if I should watch the new Grinch movie to celebrate the readathon. I haven't seen it. Yet. This sounds super Grinchy of me, but even like the Grinch Stole Christmas is like too much for me during Christmas. Like, ugh. But if I'm gonna watch it, this is the time of the year that I should watch it because like during Christmas, I'm like, don't even want to watch the Grinch movie. It's just ridiculous. Finishing a book, any book is a good thing. Yeah. Disney-a-thon. Yeah, I saw your Disney-a-thon was starting, but I'm not huge into Disney movies. So like a lot of the prompts I probably wouldn't even get. But The next round you do, maybe I'll participate. I'm sure a lot of people enjoy that though, like the Disney songs and all that are prompts from Disney songs. I'm sure a lot of people do that, and you can do a lot with that. Yeah, because there's so many damn songs. You could do it, and they're constantly coming out with new movies, so you could keep doing that. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. You're distracting me. Look at this tummy. Don't you just want to pet this tummy? Hannah is the only cat I've ever met that just cannot get enough tummy rubs. Like I could do this all day. And she's like the happiest person in the world. Like she's just nothing. See? Look at her. She looks dead. She loves it. She loves it. She loves it. I thought you were gonna bite me just to prove a point. Just like, don't show them my weakness. Yes, exactly. I think the difference between adding limitations and challenging folks versus when it becomes exclusionary. Yeah. Week off to do a readathon, right? I think, could you not do that on camera? No one wants to see that. I think that's like the big thing with Reading Rush is like, not everyone, has like 24 hours to come up with an idea. Like, I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I'm tired. I don't like you could tell my face. Like, I love the way you look at me, Hannah, but you can tell like my face in like the videos, like as the Reading Rush goes on, just like I'm more and more just exhausted and tired, and like towards the end of the Reading Rush, I'm just like, this is my recommendation, I'm done. Like, like it's exhausting. The new movie's on. Yeah, I think I saw that it was on Netflix. Christmas Hallmark movies. Ew. Why? Oh, God. Taking Christmas in July to the extreme, Hannah. Hannah's a Grinch too, right? She hates when I start bringing out all the Christmas stuff. Oh, your eyes are glowing. Creepy. Put those eyes down. Didn't die from... You did die. It says you did die from too much cinnamon. You did die? How are you a ghost texting or messaging us now? For Shannon's reference, I told Firecats, I told her to put some cinnamon in her coffee because she's out of creamer. Because like that's a thing I do when I'm out of creamer. I'll use milk instead, and then I'll sprinkle a little cinnamon in. I call it the Pam Beesly. Because there's one episode of The Office where Pam is she's in New York doing a design program, and she bought a little mini Bluetooth headset, her and Jim, so they could talk all day and not, all day. So, like there's a scene where she's like talking to the camera, and her friend in the background's like, Pam, what did you want in your coffee? And Jim and her say in unison, a sprinkle of cinnamon. So I recently tried the Pam Beesly, as I call it, when I was on vacation and I didn't have access to creamer. When I was in Utah, and I'm like, I could go for some coffee, maybe. And then I'm like, I'll put in a little cream. There's cinnamon sitting here. I'll give it a go. And I sprinkled a little in, and now it's really good. I don't do it with every single time I have coffee, but every now and again, it's pretty good. I'll definitely be doing it during the holiday season. That's how I feel about that, but yeah. Anyway, whatever. It's good. I call it the Pam Beesly. She looks so relaxed. She is ridiculous. She's ridiculous. Read a book at night. I do that every night. I did a video every day for Reading Rush. I didn't vlog at all. Like that was one thing that I used to do as well, like vlog on top of doing the challenges. And that is too much if you work. That is too much. And also vlogging is really boring for me. Like I had someone be like, you should vlog. And then I vlogged, like, I think I vlogged one of Grinchathon. I tried vlogging this round of Grinchathon, and I still I probably won't upload it because like it's not good footage at all. It's just me going, hey, I'm reading this book. But like that because I'm on Twitter every day. So you know what's going on anyway. But yeah, so vlogging is too much during the readathon. The people who do daily vlogs, I like watching like some people's daily vlogs, but like I cannot do a daily vlog myself. It's too much. It's too much. I don't have time to edit and put it together, and it's just too much. But it is nice to do a video every day. It is nice, and it's also not nice. I just wish I had more of a warning ahead of time. You know what I mean? Like just 48 hours as opposed to 24 hours. Like just an extra day would be nice. Some leeway there. But anyway. Ooh, this is like going to be some tea right here. But Nightmare Before Christmas is my least favorite Tim Burton movie. Oh, don't hate me. Don't hate me, Hannah. I can't stand that movie. I can't stand it. It's so overrated. I know. I'm so sorry. Oh, and it's still too Christmassy. Oh, I can't stand it. I think I'm like the only person in like the whole world that just does not like that movie that much. But anyway. Tea. I know. Tea. Oh, I just can't stand it. Grinchy eyes. Her eyes were green. They glow green. I think Bane's glow like a yellow. His eyes are way more yellow than hers. What color are your eyes? Her eyes have more of like a green tint to them. Bane has more of like an orangey yellow tint to his eyes. But hers is like greenish. Let me see your face. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? Stop. The last drink gagged me. Your holiday drink. Ooh. Yeah, just regular sugar and then a sprinkle of cinnamon. You can also put the cinnamon in the bottom first. And then I always put my sugar in first, which is a lot of people don't do that. And I'm like, why don't you do that? I put my sugar in first, and then I put my coffee in, and then I put my creamer in. And then if I'm going to add cinnamon, you just sprinkle a little bit on. But it dissolves a lot better if you put it at the bottom with the sugar, and then you put the coffee in. Because the coffee dissolves the sugar quicker. I feel like if you have it in first, I don't know. I'm not an expert. It's just what I do. Anyway. No pictures, no videos. I like the challenges. I think they're fun. But I do think they can be exhausting. Like Reading Rush is so exhausting. But yeah, like we said, it's like a tradition. I don't know. I feel obligated to do it every year, and I don't know why. But I like the fact that the video challenges and the Instagram challenges, I like the fact that I feel inspired. Like when I do them, like, oh, that's a cool idea. And then like I like the creative outlet that it gives me. But like other than that, I'm just like, God. Speaking of which, I think thanks to Instagram, oh my God, thanks to Reading Rush, I think my Instagram, not that I actually care because I rarely look at this kind of stuff, my Instagram is up to 900, I almost said 9,000. That would be amazing. 393 followers. I just can't break that 400 mark. It's never going to happen. I don't care. But yeah, I got like a bunch of followers from that, which is nice. I like being able to find other people during the Reading Rush. Like I find a lot of cool people. So that's like one thing that's really good about it is like it's really good for the community wise. Like I see a lot of people, which is nice. But anyway. Yeah, that's what I like. My life isn't exciting to vlog every day. Sorry, I'm a little behind. You didn't like The Nightmare Before Christmas? I like Corpse Bride. I don't know. Maybe it's like the musical-iness of it, but I think the Corpse Bride had songs in it too, didn't it? I don't know. I don't know what it is about The Nightmare Before Christmas that I just don't like. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I honestly can't tell you. I do know it's my least favorite Tim Burton, though. I don't know. Mm-mm. I haven't seen Coco yet either. I've heard it's really good. Yeah. Coco's supposed to be really good. I haven't seen it yet either. Might read Alice for the Dark Challenge. Oh, yeah. Alice is really good. Alice is really dark, really gory. It's like Alice in Wonderland meets your like biggest slasher film, like your best slasher film. Speaking of triggers, as we were talking about earlier, Shannon, there is triggers in that one for the rape and abuse and that kind of thing. So if that's a trigger for you, I wrote that in my review when I put it on Goodreads for people who have triggers, but it's so good. Oh my God, I loved it so much. It's so good. Anyway, it's fantastic. Even Sweeney Todd I like more than I like The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know. I know my favorite Tim Burton movie is I'm like 99% sure it's Edward Scissorhands. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands is just so great. But I don't know. Maybe the fact that Johnny Depp isn't in it. Anyway. You know another really good one? Underrated one, Frankenweenie was really good. Frankenweenie was really cute. The original Frankenweenie movie was really cute too. But that one wasn't animated. This one, the new Tim Burton one's animated, but it's cute. Cute dark movies. Spider's clown. I thought so for your triggers. Shannon wrote she wrote Big Fish right after, and I thought that fish were one of your triggers, and I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, what? Fish? I'm like, that's oddly specific. Oh my goodness. No, I don't think it has. I don't think Alice has any of those triggers. I haven't seen Big Fish. That sounds awful. I haven't seen it. And I own the book too, I think. Unless I unhauled it. But I think I own it. But no, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard it's great. Haven't seen it. I actually like the Tim Burton Batman too. Oh, it's so good. I like the Tim Burton Batman. It's good. Josh hates it. I think it's great. The newest Frankenweenie is. Yeah, it's claymation again. I love the claymation movies, but yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas is it's on the bottom of the list. My triggers are fish, only big fish. That's what I'm like, what? Phobias, yeah. I'm like, like, your triggers are fish. What? Did you have a bad experience with a fish? Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, I think Josh has seen it, and he's like, it's a weird movie, but I think he likes it. Yeah, I haven't seen the Tim Burton Batman in a long time, but I like it. I think I do. I think I still like it. Josh does not. Josh likes the newer ones. What are they called? What the hell is the director's name? He would kill me if he heard me not being able to remember his name. But yes, Christopher Nolan. Yeah, Christopher Nolan. Yeah. Ugh. Nope. Although I did name Bane after Bane because Bane kind of has that like color on his mouth where he looks like he's wearing like the brood mask. So sometimes when Bane will come in the room, I'll be like, "Oh, hello, Bane." And then sometimes he'll like jump on Hannah And I'll do like, and I'll make jokes about him breaking Hannah's back, even though they're just playing. There's a lot of Bane jokes in my house. The first one, that's like the ones where people didn't like the most. They changed his voice. Tom Hardy's voice, like the Bane voice, they changed it like so much in the like when you watch the trailer for that movie, they changed it like in the movie, like it, because we went to go see that in theaters. I want to say we went to go see that in theaters, and I laughed when he first talked. Like, I mean, and it's like a quiet theater, and I'm sitting there and I'm laughing. Like, and I'm trying to like stifle it because like it was like an exclamation laugh because like I did not expect it. And they in the movie in general, I think when they did the trailer, it was deeper. And then I think they went up a pitch in the movie. So like I wasn't expecting it. And yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be so high pitched, and I laughed, and Josh was not pleased. Because I wasn't expecting it at all. It was like one of those like nervous laughing, like did not expect it, just exclamation laugh. Like, and it was pretty loud too. And I'm just like, oh my God, shut up, Izzy. Shut up. Shut up. But yeah. It like I feel like you wouldn't notice it now if you didn't, but like I watched that trailer so many times, or I heard that trailer so many times because Josh was like getting pumped to see it. And then we went to go see it, and like his voice was changed. And I'm like, and I said that to Josh like afterwards, I'm like, is his voice different? Because I laughed. And he's like, yeah. He goes, they changed it, like, because I think when we saw it together was like his second time seeing it, because I think he went with his friends first. But yeah, his voice was changed, and I wasn't ready for it. And then they did that the Pee-wee, I think SNL. My ear itches. Oh my goodness. But I think they did like that SNL. Was it SNL? Or was it just a random thing? But they did like a Pee-wee Herman like dub over of like that trailer. And it's kind of the greatest thing on the internet. But anyway. So then I couldn't stop thinking of that then. And it was just a whole thing. Anyway, yeah. The Batman movies, they're interesting. I also am not a huge fan of Batman in general. I'm not a huge DC fan. I'm more Marvel than DC. But I do think Marvel has better like heroes, like superheroes. The X-Men, top notch. I love the X-Men. I love the X-Men more than I love Avengers. Way more. But also like they have better heroes. But DC has better villains. Like if they could take the villains from DC and then mash them together with the heroes from Marvel, it would be perfection. Because some of the Marvel like villains, I'm like, really? And then some of the like DC heroes, I'm like, really? Boring. But I think Batman in general, Batman specifically, has so many great villains. Like so many great villains. Like the Joker, phenomenal. Bane, pretty damn cool. I don't know. There's like just Penguin, the Riddler, Victor Zsasz. Oh my God, I love Victor Zsasz. I love the actor that plays Victor Zsasz on Gotham. If you haven't watched Gotham, it's actually pretty good. I haven't seen the last season, but it's actually pretty good. I liked it. Because I think it focuses more on the villains than it does on Batman. On what's his face, Bruce Wayne. I think that's why I like it. Catwoman. Like so much better. Yeah, mashup. Yeah. I like the Riddler too. The Riddler's really cool. Yeah, Gotham gets really good. Unfortunately, I didn't watch the last season yet. I haven't gotten there. But like they weren't they weren't utilizing Victor Zsasz enough, and he's like my favorite character, and they weren't utilizing him enough. And then the last season, I've heard he's in it like so much, but like by that point, I'm like, this is okay. It got really good, and then it kind of just like I'm like, I'm kind of bored. But yeah, it started out a little, and then got really good, and then got a little. I like Gordon, like he was very cool, but like, yeah, I don't know if the last season's on Netflix or not. I don't know if any of it's on Netflix. I didn't watch any of it on Netflix. I watched it on Hulu, but that last season I still have to watch. But yeah, Victor Zsasz is my favorite. I love him. I want to like cosplay as him, but like I'd have to put on like a bald cap. But yeah. Excuse me. Ugh. Oh, I haven't watched any of Arrow. I started watching The Flash, but that got really boring and repetitive as well. Like really repetitive. And then I like the Arrow comes into that a little bit, but I just lost interest. It's DC, man. And it's just DC. I can't get super into DC. I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm shifting and it's annoying you because you are a queen. I love how Hannah looks at me sometimes. I don't notice it until I'm like filming or like I'm doing like this kind of stuff where you can actually see her. Like I did that video for Reading Rush where I was trying to recreate that cover, that autobiography cover, which I hate that recreation, by the way. I hate it so much. And people are on Instagram were like, it's super cute. It's awesome. I love it. And I'm like, I hate it. I hate it so much. But I mean, that's part of doing like recreation. Like everything's not going to be perfect. But so I'm over it, but like also don't like it. But anyway, that whole entire video, she's like staring at me, just watching me with like love in her eyes. Or maybe she just wants food. But it's like so cute. She's just staring at me like the whole video. Ridiculous. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, the Flash crossover Arrow episodes. Yeah, I didn't watch all the Flash either. And I've heard that the same thing with like Gotham. Like I heard that once I stopped watching, the last season's phenomenal. Like the same with Flash. Like I heard Flash got really good like right after I stopped watching it, and I'm like, well, I'm done now. Too late. Too little, too late. She was really cute in that video. She's so cute. Oh, I just lost my ring. Where'd it go? Playing with it. I don't like that. I don't have it in here. It's downstairs. I don't know. I don't like that recreation. I like it better now that I added color to it, but I don't know. I don't know what it is about it that I don't like. I just don't like it. It would probably be better with a different like medium. I don't know. But I don't know. Not every recreation that I do is going to be perfect though. So it's not discouraging. Exactly. They waited too long to impress me. So it's not, just screw it. I kind of want to read, this is really random, but I kind of want to read this book just so I can recreate this cover because I kind of just want to buy pastels and break them and smash them up and throw them at a piece of paper and see if this is what I get and like smear them around my hands. I want to do that. And then the second book in the series is like blue like that, like blown up. I think this is about people who like combust. And I think that's why I bought it. Because like in the synopsis, it doesn't say anything about that at all. And then like I watched like a interview, like Epic Reads has like videos sometimes where like they'll pick an author to recommend other books for some reason, like their favorite books or something. And that was one of the authors that like they had her on to recommend books or something, and I'm like, and then they always do a promo for their book as well, and she did a promo for that book, and she's like, it's basically just people exploding, or she said something like that. I'm like, what? I need to read that. But it doesn't say anything about that in the synopsis. Sorry, Hannah. This record's poking me. Oh, I just burped. Was that attractive? Did you like that? I like your cute paws. She's like, how dare you touch my paw? But yeah. Anyway. Oh. Clean that leg. It's filthy. Anyway, yeah. No, I don't get discouraged really easily. I do. Well, that's not true. I get discouraged. Will you stop doing that? Like cleaning your legs? Doesn't look right from this angle. Oh, stop cleaning your other parts. No one wants to see that. That ain't for the internet. Look at her. She's like, why are you yelling at me, Mom? I'm just cleaning. Anyway, yeah, I get discouraged about other things. Art's not one of them. Screw it. I am like super perfectionist though. Like I know when I hate something. Like I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. But like I don't get super worked up about it. But anyway, it's just art. It's not always gonna be perfect. That cover is really pretty though. Yeah. New perspective per chapter. People exploding. Yeah, I think it's like a virus. Like I think it's supposed to be like a dystopian and like there's like a virus that makes people like combust. I think. And that's why I finally picked it up. Because I didn't know that was a factor because it doesn't say anything about that. Which way am I going? This way. It doesn't say anything about it in there. Like I'm like, what? But, you know. The green eye flash. Hannah, stop flashing them. Imperfect things list. Art, feminism, cats. Book mail. Amazing. DC TV series. Yeah, I have the Cruel Design, which is the second book, is on my TBR as well. But I actually bought this book. She's not watching because she doesn't watch my YouTube channel. But my ex, she's an ex coworker. She got transferred to a different store, but because she got a promotion. But I bought her that book for Christmas as well. I just said the C word, but I did for. I have almost, I believe, all of my Christmas shopping done this year already. Yeah. My goal was to have it all done before Christmas in July. So before Grinchthon. So like, I think I'm done. I just have gift cards to buy. That's it. And I'm done. And maybe something for Josh. Maybe. But I'm basically done. So woohoo. Screw Christmas. I beat you. That's why we call it Xmas. Yeah, I call it Xmas too. Well, I was going to do Christmas in July this year instead of Christmas. Like I was just going to do Christmas in July because Christmas every year gets worse for me. Like it's such a bad time. Like I don't think I exaggerated enough like how awful it is and how much I hate it. Like so much. It's just the most exhausting time of year. It makes the reading rush look like nothing. It's exhausting. It really sucks. And my mental health is just in the drain at that point, and it's awful. So like I wanted to do like Christmas in July this year and give everybody their presents in Christmas. In July, but then I'm like, you know what? I'll just do all my shopping in July and get it all out of the way, or have it done by July, and then I'm done. And I did it. I just give everybody books anymore because that's all I do. So like I'm forcing reading on people, and some people really hate books, and I'm like, I don't care. We don't have to do this stupid holiday. This is your guys' idea, not mine. So you're getting books whether you like it or not. That's nice. I love getting ARCs. I don't request ARCs very often, but the last ARC I requested, I don't think I'm going to get, but I did request it. I want the new Mary H.K. Choi book. I want it. I want it like yesterday, but I'm not going to get approved for it. But it does come out in September, so like I still don't have that long to wait, but I want it now. I want to read it early. I even like told the publisher, I'm like, I'll do a giveaway out of my own money for Emergency Contact, which is her first book. I'm like, I will do a giveaway for that out of my own pocket if you give me that book. I know it's a Goodreads giveaway. I already applied for that too. I won't get that either. I have never won a Goodreads giveaway. I think it's all blasphemy. I don't want no e-arc. I want a physical copy in my hands. Just give me. And they're like, people are going to like, Yalk. Is it called Yalk? Whatever. They're going to all these conventions, these book conventions, and they're getting ARCs and they're showing them off. And they're like, I guess I got this ARC. Not that I might read it. And I'm like, no, I mean, I want this. I'm like, I want it. I want it. Anyway. Barbecue Christmas celebration? Oh, you mean like what was it? Like a Christmas in July celebration? Like, in like the summer and all the baking. I should probably take a year off baking. Too much baking. Oh, like a big barbecue event. All of our Grinches are like on other sides of like the country. Freaking Shannon's in Canada. We'd have to buy her a plane ticket so we can all get together and have a big cookout. It would be great. Like a big read-in, but in the summer. Well, the way our planet's dying, it'll be too damn hot to cook anything. Oh, a Goodreads giveaway. So you actually want a giveaway? Get out of here. Y'all winning Goodreads giveaways? Get out of here. I've never won one ever. And I've given up. Like I used to, like, sometimes my thing will tell me, it'll be like, hey, there's a Goodreads, giveaway for a book that you're interested in. And I'm like, get out of here. What is that? Why is there a little, sorry, I'm like tilting you guys up. There's a little Miller. I call them Millers. I don't know if they're actually called that. Little moth thing. It's a little moth. Why is he in my house? Why are you in my house? You don't belong in here. You're going to die in here. How'd you get in? Through the AC? Oh, Jesus. Just assaulted me. I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, yeah. Just flying. Let's go back to looking at Hannah. Anyway. Yeah, a barbecue Grinchathon. California? I haven't been out to California in years. I have friends from California. They're coming to visit in August, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to hang out with them because of work and life. But yeah. Don't worry, Bane will probably eat that thing soon. It won't last in here. They get in through the AC sometimes. Every now and again, I get something in through the AC, but the cats usually take care of it. Hannah is she's too old. She doesn't care anymore. She's too relaxed. Anyway. Yeah, no, they usually don't last with two cats. Hannah's pretty mellow for the most part. Bane's a lot hyper. He likes to chase flies and bugs and stuff. Hannah's pretty chill, though. She'll like chase it for like a minute and then she's like, I'll let Bane get it. Same if we ever get mice in the house. Every now and then we'll get like a mouse in the house. A mouse in the house. Bane eats their faces. Like literally eats their faces. It's terrifying. And then leaves like a tail or like a liver sitting around. It's disgusting. Hannah will play with it and hold it in her mouth and then let it go. She's like a pacifist. Like she doesn't want to hurt it. She just wants to hold on to it. Yeah, you're a pacifist. You're so damn cute. She's like, I'm a sweetie. But Bane is like, I'm going to eat your face. But we don't really get that many mice in the house ever now because they know better. It's fine until that's what I was thinking of when I said mouse in the house. I'm like, wasn't there a book like that? If you give a mouse a cookie. I loved that book growing up. You're ridiculous. You're so cute. I love you. Look at your eyes glowing. Cover that up. Flattens them. I can see that. They know not to go in your house. No, they're ridiculous. Cats are just. Mm-mm. My house is very close to like the creek here, so it's really close to water. So there's a lot of mice and rodent activity and and like there's just a lot of stuff. Bugs. It's just a lot. Speaking of bugs, like a fly just flew like in my face, like a little gnat. But yeah, it sucks being that close to like the river because you get like everything. But it's good because there's like a lot of stray cats in town apparently. Because like I swear, I look out my like office window and there's like a new cat in my yard, probably taking care of the mice, which is nice. Mice is nice, but no. Anyway, she's like, human, I love you too. She does. You love me? Yeah. Look at your creepy eyes. Look at you. Ooh, you're creepy. Close them. Yeah, fruit flies. That's what we have right now. Like, I just can't get rid of them. It's really bad this year. I don't know if it's because I have like more house plants this year. Like maybe they're attracted to like my house plants. I don't know, but they're obnoxious this year. Like they're just little things and I just can't get rid of them. Blinky eyes. She is ridiculous. She's a sweetie. Anyway. Oh my goodness. I think challenge-wise, anyway, back to Grinchathon talk. I wonder how I'm doing challenge-wise. Hannah. like stretching my cord here. I think technically I have crossed off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 challenges so far, which is pretty good. Technically, I could cross off the cool down challenge because I have read a lot in the AC, but I'm trying to still read a cool looking book for that, but I could technically cross that off too. But I haven't read anything green and black, I don't think. This could technically be green and black. Ooh, I can't. Green and black. So I could technically cross that one off too, but I haven't done that yet. And I could technically cross off goal because like I did read during reading rush and stuff, but I didn't cross that one off either. And I haven't posted my de-stress photo today either because I was gonna do a bath bomb tonight, which should be really cool. I have this nice lavender one that I've literally been saving for Grinchathon. So yes, me too. I can't buy bananas in the summer. It's ridiculous. I love bananas though. I can't buy like any fruit, like at all. And like if I do buy fruit and it goes right in the fridge, and then when I eat it right away. And then like the rinds and all that have to go straight outside, like sit on my porch and rot. I don't care as long as the flies aren't in here. It's ridiculous. It's like so hard to eat fruit. Damn things. Two for each challenge. See, don't do that. That's awful. Look what I did. No, I'm just kidding. So many green and black options. She's like moaning. She's like so annoyed. Look at her. She's like, I'm just so tired. I'm just gonna lay right here. She's probably annoyed that I'm not in bed, because she would be in bed if I was in bed. She would be right there. She always has to be like right next to me. It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, green and black. I did too. I had a lot of green and black books. Like I think there's some like right here too. Right there. No. Like Sharp Objects is green and black. Sandcastle Empire is green and black, I believe. I think this thing of Saga is green and black. I think that's volume 7. I'm reading volume 6 for this round. Wilder Girls is green and black. I think that's one of my options. Now the freaking Miller, I call him Miller. I don't even know if that's the right terminology. The moth. It's on the freaking screen crawling around. Now he's flying again. God damn it. Grinchathon bath bomb. I wish that I had a bath bomb that was Grinchathon colors. I might actually. I think maybe. Get out of here. I think Owlcrate had one that was like Grinchy colors. It's actually like a Divergent charm is inside of it, which I've never read Divergent. So I've purposely been waiting using that one. But I think it's green colors. But I kind of want to use my lavender one, because it's lavender and it's going to smell so good. But it's also weird because it has like a wrapping around it, and I don't know if I'm supposed to take off the wrapping or not. It's not like plastic. It's like there's like a fabric wrapping around it. So I don't know if I'm supposed to like leave that on and let that float in the tub, because maybe that has like extra herbs in it or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I should Google it. Lush bath bombs and what people do. But I don't know. We don't have a Lush here at all, and I wanted Lush bath bombs. God, that's like a tongue twister. So when I went to New York, I got bath bombs, and I was like super happy. But I haven't used them yet because we don't have a Lush around here. So I've been savoring them, and I've been purposely saving one for Grinchathon. I'm like, I'm going to use one of those bath bombs for Grinchathon. So I just have to decide which one. There's a sex bomb one, which is supposed to make you rowdy, which I bought as I'm like, yeah, right. We'll see this. But I just thought it was super cute. Bath bomb, sex bomb, funny. But then I also got a lavender one that's supposed to help you sleepy. It's like a sleepy bomb, it said. And then I got like this random sparkly one, like blood orange one, because it smelled super good. But I got a whole bunch of bath bombs. Anyway. Blindfold myself and listen to an audiobook. I don't like to be blindfolded, but I could close my eyes. And you could close your eyes and listen to it. Yeah, that would count. Or turn off the lights and listen to it. That's a good interpretation. I like that. Fruit is best in the summer. I know. It's so freaking annoying. So annoying. Kill River. Kill River looks great. It looks so good. Oh, Inspection. No, I've only read. I forgot to even mention that. We were talking about my update and I didn't even read it. I didn't even tell you guys. I'm only on page 60. I'm not making much progress with this one. It's like a really slow read, but it's weird. It's hard to explain because I don't like to give too much away for thrillers, because I feel like you should kind of go in blind, but I don't even know what's going on. So like, it's like there's like this school for boys in the woods, and they're like excluded from everything, and they don't know that girls exist because they're in the woods and they're like 12-year-old boys, and there's like 25 of them or something, and like they're like there's like this cult that's like running the whole thing called the Parenthood. It's just weird. I don't know what's going on. My mind is kind of like, what am I reading kind of thing, but it's good so far. I scratch my nose as I'm touching my face. I'm like, it's good, which is one of the signs I'm lying. But no, it actually is. It's been really good. It's just a little weird. I'm interested to see what happens when because I did read a little bit of the synopsis for this because I was like, what is going on? I'm going to go back and read the synopsis. And there's all of the boys in the school are also named by letters, which is really annoying. They're called the Alphabet Boys. So they're all named by letters. So Jay is like our main boy, and I'm just going to call him Jack. No, Jay is like our main boy, and he like, I think eventually he meets a girl named Kay, which apparently there's like a girls' school just like this one nearby, maybe. I don't know what's going on. What is going on? It's so weird. If you've read Bird Box, though, Bird Box is really weird too, but I loved Bird Box. So like, I'm expecting the same kind of thing from Inspection. And the cover is just really cool. I mean, it's naked now because I always make my books naked when I read them, but it's just really weird. But I mean, Bird Box is really weird too. So I don't know. It's like a thriller horror. So I'm expecting to be like, it's got culty elements, and it's just weird. Anyway, it's good so far. My 60 pages that I've read. Saga Volume 4. Oh, that is so good. Saga is amazing. I keep telling Josh to read Saga, but he won't. I'm like, it's so good. I don't know if he'd like it, but it's so good. Are you sleeping with your eyes open? She sleeps with her eyes open sometimes, which so do I, which is a really creepy thing to admit. But I do sometimes sleep with my eyes open. Not open, but like creeped open. Josh says it's really creepy, and I'm sure it is really creepy. But Hannah and I have like the same sleeping habits. It's really weird. We're like the same person, but she's a cat. Yeah, she's fast asleep, and her eye is open. Like, yeah, because she's fast asleep because she's starting to twitch. Yeah. Anyway, really random. Anyway, sorry, I'm behind. Too busy talking about my cat. Oh, Shannon, when we did the buddy read of Series of Unfortunate Events, it was the first time she read them, and it was great. It was like kind of everything for me to have her experience it. But anyway, where was I? I'm so behind on everything. But this is Shannon and I's first time reading. It's both of our first time reading All the Wrong Questions series. So that's fun because we get to experience that like at the same time, except for the first book. I read the first book before, but I didn't read the rest of them. But I don't know. But we are getting to the last one. So like we got to decide what we're going to read after that. If we're going to read anything, we need to start coming up with ideas if we're going to read anything after that. Lush is amazing, but like I was talking to my friend about Lush, and he was talking about how he always has awful experiences there. He's like, I went in and they just assault me, and like they won't leave me alone. And I'm like, I had like the complete opposite experience. I was in New York City too, and I'm like, they're definitely going to talk to me. She just went, but yeah, and I'm like, I wanted someone to talk to me because we don't have a Lush. So like, I'm like, so I don't know what I'm buying and I want guidance. I need help. I'm like, I just want someone to just guide me a little and then be like, okay, I'm going to let you browse and I'll be back to check on you. Like, that's all I want. Because I like walk in and I'm like overwhelmed because I'm like, okay, I know I want bath bombs, but what else is there? And like, I ended up only getting bath bombs because no one helped me because I'm like, you guys could have sold the shit to me. Like, I would have bought anything because we don't have a Lush. But I ended up getting like 3 bath bombs. I haven't used any of them yet at all, but I'm so excited about them. Oh, you'll have to read the last book. It's so good. Series of Unfortunate Events. So good. Ooh, I almost reported your comment. Whoops. Anyway, where was I? I got so behind. Finish off the series. I'm watching the series and now need to reread the series. The show is so good. It's so phenomenal. I'm so proud of it. Like, it feels so good, especially after that really awful movie. That movie. I haven't seen it in years. I think I own it. No, I don't think I do. Never mind. I thought I did, but I'd only get that movie if it was like free. And then it would just sit on my phone. Rowdy bath bomb and a sleepy bath bomb. I know, right? Like, I got it. The sex bomb one, it smelled so good though. I'm like, yes, I want this just because it smells good. And the lavender sleepy bomb, oh my goodness. I don't like tea. Otherwise I would drink sleepy time tea. I'm like the lavender one's going to be really relaxing whenever I finally do it. Really? You're still reading Bird Box? That was a one sitting for me. Like I couldn't like put it down. My eye itches. This eye has been itching like nonstop because of these damn allergy season. This heat is just making all my allergies go crazy, which is weird. It's like drying out my eyes. Oh, the inspection. Yes, sorry, I'm so behind. But yeah, the inspection is like it's a really weird premise. It's really weird. My shirt is green and black. I just now realized. Look at that. It's X-Files Z, which I haven't watched like any X-Files like at all. I've seen like 2 episodes. That's a show that I need to watch all of, the old ones and the new ones. It looks so good, the new episodes. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry. Tangent. Yeah, I don't think it's Lord of the Flies. Like, it's not a Lord of the Flies retelling. But, yeah. Now, Lost Boy. If you like Lord of the Flies, Lost Boy is like Lord of the Flies, just a lot more gory. And with Captain Hook as a Captain Hook backstory. It is so... but that's Christina Henry again, so there's a lot of blood. Christina Henry likes her blood. She also has a paranormal... I don't know if it's paranormal. I don't think it's paranormal romance. I think it's just paranormal. But she's a paranormal series that I like, adult series. I think adult. Maybe it's YA. I don't know. But it came out like it was like her first series, and it's like I think it's completely different from her stuff that she's writing now, which is mostly like retellings and stuff. But I want to read it. It's on my TBR. It's called like Black Wings or something like that. I think she's some kind of hunter of something, demons hunter or something. I don't know. It looks really good, but it looks completely different from her other stuff, her stuff that she's writing now. But anyway, Lord of the Flies is a very good Grinchathon book because it's a little messed up. It kind of fits Grinchathon's theme. No, Inspection. I wouldn't say it's very much like. I don't think it's very much like Lord of the Flies. It's not really like that so far. But I mean, with the exception of it, there being a lot of boys and no girls. But what happens when they get 26 boys? Boy named A2. Well, they won't get any more because like there are no women supposedly. And two of the boys. I don't want to give a spoiler. I want to give a spoiler in case you haven't read it yet. I guess it's not really a spoiler because it's only 60 pages in, but I'm not going to spoil it anyway. So anyway, it is weird. It's creepy. It's supposed to be a horror / thriller. So like it's creepy. It's very much like culty and yeah. Anyway, sleeping with the eyes open. Yeah. I think it's a thing for a defense mechanism. I don't know why Hannah does it. I think Hannah just does it because she's old, but I think that's why I do it. Like it's like a defense mechanism. That's why I like sleep with like my eyes half open sometimes. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's not all the time either. I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't really think about it anymore. But sometimes if I'm like I rocked you, made you nauseous. But sometimes if I'm like just waking up or if I'm napping, a lot of times if I'm napping, I can see what's going on while I'm like asleep, which is weird. Like I know, like I can see what's going on while I'm sleeping, but I don't know how to describe it. It's really weird and it's creepy and I know it is. And it's just what I do. I do it. I don't know why. I think I have trust issues. We'll have to do another read along of the series of Unfortunate Events at some point, but we'll get there. The Sweep series? I haven't read the Sweep series yet. I'm innocent, I swear. I've never read the Sweep series. Green and black shirt. No, that was 100% accident. I literally reached into a bin where there's a whole bunch of shirts and I grabbed one. But anyway, I'm finally caught up. The Girl in Red is on my TBR. That's her newest book. I have Red Queen to read. I think another one. I think there's another one. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have Red Queen to read, which is the sequel to Alice, and then I have her paranormal series to read. And then I have, Gargoyles. I think there is Gargoyles in the Black Wings series. Sorry, I'm finally caught up. But I also have The Mermaid to read as well, which I believe this is. I don't think this is as gruesome. I don't think this is bloody, but I could be wrong. It says that it's a historical fairy tale about a mermaid who leaves the sea only to become the star attraction of a history's greatest showman. So I think it's supposed to be like a retelling of like Little Mermaid, but it's like P.T. Barnum is a man. So I think he like takes advantage of her and makes her a star attraction kind of thing. Kidnaps her probably. But that's on my TBR too. But I think that came out last year, I think. And then Girl in Red or whatever is a Red Riding Hood retelling, and that came out this year. I think she announced a new book, or she was talking about a new book, but I don't know what it's going to be. My eye itches. It's so annoying. But anyway. You wake up like a vampire. I don't wake up like shoot up at all. I just like kind of roll out of bed. I need like a minute. I'm sure it's probably anxiety, but I hate using that word for it. But I'm nauseous like every single morning, especially before work. So so every morning I need to take my time getting out of bed. Like I'm just nauseous. I have like morning sickness, but like I've had morning sickness for like 4 years now or 5 years now. It's like being pregnant, but you never get the kid and you don't get fat. But it's like you get all the bad things from being pregnant. Like I'm just nauseous all the time. It's really annoying. It's wonderful. I love it so much. Every morning. I feel like crap. Anyway. Oh, sorry, yawning. Yeah, Christina Henry is great. She's so underrated. It's so good. But a lot of her, oh, bless you. You all right? Bless you. You sneezed. I know my allergies are acting up too. But she writes really good retelling. She's nuts. She writes some crazy stuff. But yeah, it's very, very, some of her stuff is really graphic. Alice was very, because we were talking about trigger warning, Shannon and I were, like in my review, I think on Goodreads, I definitely mentioned like trigger warning because I wasn't expecting that at all. You don't expect there to be such a high volume of rape in in a Alice in Wonderland retelling, but it was really good. It was really good. But I loved it. I loved every second of it. And Lost Boy is just it's just so good. So good. I like everything Captain Hook though. Yeah, I don't know, Shannon, I don't know if you'd like her. I don't know if you'd like Alice. I don't know if you'd like that because it's pretty dark. So I don't know if you'd like it, but I think like judging from the premise, you would probably like her like paranormal stuff more, but I don't know. And it doesn't seem like Mermaid is supposed to be gory at all, but it's intense stuff. Wake up at 4 a.m. Oh, no. Nope. I only wake up at like 4 a.m. on truck days because I have to wake up that early to go unload a truck. But usually I'm up at like 7:37-ish. So I have to be at work by 8. But I'm like nauseous every morning. And I work right down the street, which is very convenient. So I can take my time in the morning getting up and going around. But anyway. Yeah, that's what I think. Like the Black Wings would be a better fit, probably. Alice is pretty. It was a pretty intense read. I loved it, but I'm like, I really love like that dark stuff sometimes. Like sometimes I just crave something like that. But yeah. 7:37 on the dot. No. No, that's oddly specific. Uh-oh. I can't stop yawning. It's like ridiculous, but I'm not tired. I'm just relaxed. I don't know. Now, Wilder Girls, that is on my TBR, does sound a lot like Lord of the Flies, but with girls. I think they described it as like Lord of the Flies meets something. I don't know if they say it on the front at all. I can't reach it. Oh. Of course, it's like the 10th book on the stack. Did someone say it on a blurb? Oh, I have stickers all over the back of here. Sorry, Hannah. Oh, big yawn. Okay, I know it's contagious, isn't it? The one person says a feminist LGBT plus sci-fi horror story with all the tantalizing elements of gore, mystery, war, and the love you can ask for. Real, flawed, brave girls against a world gone mad. It sounds very Lord of the Flies-y-esque. I've been dying to get to this. so like this is what I want to pick up. But like I have to read the You Pick My TBR books first, which I still have Inspection to read. I have Sadie, which I think I might listen to the audiobook because I've heard amazing things about the audiobook, and I have Autobiography to read. And then I think I'm done. I'm like caught up. But it's a lot of books to read before this month is up, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I'm really excited to read Wilder Girls. Like if I don't get to it, I will get to it in August at some point. But it's like 6 books to my currently reading shelf. I know. I think I'm like currently reading like 8, but like I'm actually actively reading like 2. Because like I have books in my currently reading that I'm not currently reading. Like it says that I'm still reading Romeo and Juliet, and I started that back in August of 2017. And it says I'm currently reading Note to Self, which I started in May of 2018. It says I'm still reading Nine Tales, which is a stone mattress, Nine Tales by Margaret Atwood, which I last read in 2018. The Wastelands, I last read in February. Tosh Hart's Tolstoy, I last read in March. And I'm not reading Queer Letters right now because I gave it back to the library. I'm waiting on a copy to come to me now because I ordered a copy. But I'm actively reading Game of Thrones, actively reading Inspection. There's always like a bunch of books on my shelf that I'm not actively reading. I mean, that I'm not currently reading. I'm currently reading, but I'm not actively reading, if that makes any sense. Anyway. I've heard amazing things about Sadie, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. Don't look at my currently reading shelf. I don't know how to search for people. It's so annoying. Goodreads, it needs to fix its crap. Oh, I know how to search my friends, but I don't know how to find people, which is really, really annoying. Currently reading 100 books. It doesn't even show me like all of your currently reading books. It just shows me like 3 of them. Well, that's no fun. Oh, there it is. 25 books. I love it, though. I love it. There's like so many. There's so many. Time Traveler's Wife? I haven't read that. Anyway, I got distracted. Doesn't take long. like ADD. I'm like, what? It's not worth doing a You Pick My TBR. It's more stress than it is worth. I do it and then I'm like, I hate that I did this. Like, why did I do this? It's mostly because I'm just lazy. I do it a lot of times because I'm lazy and I don't feel like picking a TBR. But then every time that I do it, I regret it because I'm like, now I have to read these books. Like, I have no choice now. I have to read them. And then it's like, oh, I don't I'm not in the mood to read this or whatever. And it's like, it's ridiculous. Anyway. Some people get really stressed out that they have so many currently reading, but it's not a big deal. It's just a shelf. It's not that big of a deal. Hi, handsome. Josh is looming over there. I don't know if we're friends on Goodreads yet, Firecats. I don't know. I know Shannon and I are. It didn't show them all right away. I had to like click on all your books and then go to that folder. It didn't show it like on the main screen. 25 bucks. What? You looking? Oh, she sees that. She sees that moth. Oh, flew away, Hannah. Flew away. She sees it. Yeah, I think there's a couple books on my TBR that I'm probably gonna DNF. I feel bad because like I hate when I put effort into them. Like I've already read so many pages and then I end up DNFing and then I'm like I just wasted so much of my own time. But like I feel like if I don't try to read it, but like Tosh Hart's Tolstoy is one of those books that I don't think I'm gonna finish. I just don't think I will because it's just got really. It has a trope that I absolutely hate, and it's just not for me. Like I can appreciate that it's asexual rep, like an ace rep, but I cannot stand the plot and the main character and her whole life. And I absolutely hate when there are like famous elements in my books, but more so I hate when there's like YouTube style elements in my books, like people doing a podcast, people doing a web show or whatever. And that's like a huge part of Tosh Hart's Tolstoy. And like the main character actually cares about views and cares about like upload schedule. And it's just, I'm like, I hate all of this. Like, this is awful. Like, people read this and like it. Ooh. But yeah. Me too. It's probably around like 30. Although I usually do good for Grinchathon reading wise. Oh yeah, my unread, my TBR shelf, I think on Goodreads is probably ridiculous. I haven't looked at it in a while. And I've added more books to my physical TBR that I never added to my TBR on here because I didn't have the app for a long time. It's really easy to add them in with the app because you get a scan, but I didn't do that. I only have 900. Oh, that doesn't include like 99.9% of my books that I have in person. But whatever. Anyway, my nose itches. I'm not picking my nose, guys. It just is this. Just itches. I think Hannah went off to find the moth. Yeah, that Tolstoy book is. No. Nope. It's just not for me. I tried really hard. And I think I got like halfway through. I don't even know. Maybe it says. Does it tell me my like? Does the app tell me how far I am? Because it probably won't. Because it's stupid. Oh, I got 40% into it. Oh, there. See, someone puts a trigger warning right there for aphobia. What is that? What's a phobia? Phobia? And cancer. Well, that's a spoiler. Someone has cancer? What a spoiler. See what I mean? Like trigger warnings. Sometimes they're spoilers. Like what? Who has cancer? Who has cancer? I don't know. But the book is just not very good. It's just not very good. I can understand why people on BookTube would like it, but what? The Fear of Alphabets? What the hell? Oh, are you making a joke? Because I'm like, wait, is that really what it is? Fear of Alphabets? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, that's too many. See, that would stress me out. Like looking at that number. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of books. A real want to read shelf. That's what this is. Some of this is because some of these books I put in just because like I wanted the colors to match up. But because like I wanted them to match up with the bottom because I really like the way it looks because it's really pretty. It matches the vinyl. But yeah, so a lot of this is like a lot of these books are really, really want to read books. So that way they stare at me while I sleep because my bed's right there. So that way I like keep pushing and reading so that I can get to these. And then I swap other books in. Like I just did this not too long ago. And then I have a cart. And then I want to get another cart for right here. Why? I don't know. I just want another one because I just need more space for books. And then, yeah. And then I have all of my TBR shelves, which is like so many books. So many books. So little time. It does have an asexual character, I think. Like she's not really, I wouldn't consider her a very good rep because at least the 40% that I got in, she's asexual, but like first off, it's not mentioned, which is fine. Like you don't need to mention that the person's asexual, but like I don't know, I wouldn't call it like an asexual rep. Like this book, like it doesn't scream like, hey, this is an asexual main character. Which I guess it doesn't have to. But I mean, if I was going to pick a book with an asexual rep, I would pick Let's Talk About Love by Claire Kahn, I think it's called. That book was a great asexual rep. But like, I don't know. I don't know. It just, everything else just made it so awful. It was just not good. Like I said, I haven't finished it, so maybe it gets better, but I don't think I'm ever going to find out. Aphobia is a lack of fear. How is that a trigger? How is fearlessness a trigger? Oh my god, I don't understand trigger warnings sometimes. I'm so confused. I mean, how is that a trigger? What? I don't understand. See what I mean? Like this is another thing with triggers. Like something is a trigger for everyone. Like everyone has different triggers. So like they could have a trigger of the color purple. Like I don't understand how you can like list all the triggers. What? No, you want to. Yeah. I love my TBR cart and I want to get another one for right here because I love it. I love it so much. I want more books in my bedroom. I want more books surrounding me to make me feel awful that I'm not reading them. Yes, please. I bought 3 bookshelves at once or 2. I bought two bookshelves. 2 new ones. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. I have 6 bookshelves. And then there's like crates. I have crates stacked up on the other side of the room in my office that are like, I have them like situated so they're like stacked all weird on the wall. But that could technically be considered another bookshelf because it's like the same size as a bookshelf. And then I have all these. And then I have more that don't fit on the shelves. I have a problem. I need help. Yeah, I don't understand how fearlessness is a trigger, but I don't know because it's not a trigger for me, so I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. I regret it. I gave 1 bookshelf to my mom. I regret it. I think most of the stuff on my bookshelves are books, except for like those middle shelves that like I film in front of. Like they have like the knickknacks and stuff on there. And I have a lot of stuff on my shelves too, but all the other ones, besides the ones I film in front of, are 99% books. And it's so many books. So little time. And then before I did this video, before I started talking to you guys, I had books here because I recently recorded a haul, and I just put them all away, and there was books everywhere. There's so many books. My nose is running. My allergies. I hate allergies. I don't know if Josh wants to do something, and that's why he peeked up at me to see what I was up to. Let's just watch me text because it's super exciting. He probably wants to watch Game of Thrones, which I know I do. I know it's been almost 3 hours already. It's crazy. Without the fear gene, I wish I didn't have the fear gene, but I'd probably be dead. I think if you didn't have the fear gene, you would be dead. I feel like your life expectancy would go down very quickly because you have no fear. You just like walk out into traffic. Don't think that would be good. Yes, we should set a time for next time. I don't have a calendar, but I have a phone. All right, let's do that before I forget. Oh my God, where's the calendar? It's right in the main screen. You're an idiot. Whoa. What? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can even see. Oh, it's blinding. You can't even see. But my calendar can like scroll up and down. I don't know. It's hard to, it like can condense to show like a list of everything for that day and then condense back up. Like it's stupid and I don't know why I'm excited about it. August. What's today? Tuesday. So, say Tuesday. It's crazy. So, the 20, we'll do the last week in August as before, I guess. Like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Any day works for me. Whatever works for you, Shannon. Doesn't matter. Yeah, fear isn't awesome, but it does serve a purpose. August 27th works for me. Yes. August 27th. Do live show. Book 4. We'll have to while we're what am I trying to say? What are words? We'll have to figure out what we're gonna read next. If we're gonna read next, we'll have to figure out things. I'll have to concoct some things and think about it while we're before we get to the end. We'll probably take another month off like we did with the series of unfortunate events, like take a month off to take a breather and then go into something else. But anyway, 4th book, live show. I'm assuming like 7 o'clock probably will be our, like before. It's usually a good time for us. And if anything changes, we'll just let each other know, but I doubt anything will. All right. Boom. That would be great if you could catch up. Impressive. They're middle grade, so it's not like that hard, but it is still, it takes me a whole month to read one book. So, I mean, come on. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Oh, that hurt. Something is sore in there. I'm showing you my guns. Anyway, yeah. Guess we should wrap this up. Maybe I should run some sprints. I don't know if Josh wants to watch Game of Thrones. I do know that I want some soup, even though it's now 10 o'clock almost. I want soup. I don't care because I made non-chicken chicken noodle soup today. It's vegetarian chicken noodle soup. And I still want to get a little bit of reading done before bed. And I work tomorrow till 2. But anyway, I think I got to figure out what I'm going to start next because I think I don't think I'm going to read Inspection in one go. Like I think there's going to be another book as well, but I think I want to read Saga next. Yeah. I think I'll read something short and I'll finish up Inspection someday. I think Inspection will take probably like 2 or 3 days. And then Game of Thrones is going really well. Really well. I love it. I love Game of Thrones like so much. It's going so good. It's such a good book. But anyway. Soup and sprints. Bang, here's an arm. Yeah. I do that at work sometimes because like my arms get sore, so I like go like this, and like my boss always does it. He goes, "Whoa!" He's like, "Put those things away." I'm like, hilarious. Everyone wants Saga for a reason because it's phenomenal. I got volume 6. I usually buy a volume for myself as like a treat every now and again, but on not Cyber Monday, on Prime Day on Amazon, because I participated in Prime Day. I got so many books that I don't need, but I got volume 4, or not 4, volume 7, 8, and 9 for like $6 each. $6 each? Or was it $10? That's a big jump. But I got them for cheaper than they normally are, which was nice. So I'm like, yes, I'm going to buy them eventually anyway. Just add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Which is good though, because now I like have them to read, which is nice. So, because I usually only buy like one at a time because they're so expensive. But they're so good. And I know I'm going to want to reread them. So it's like, it's fine. It's fine. It's a good investment. I'm going to reread them. Honest. Yeah, because I think they're normally like, aren't they normally like $14 each or something? Like, let me see like what they are. I'm curious now. Okay, where are this new phone? It's so hard to find anything. Let's see, Saga Volume 7. We'll just do that one because that's the one I bought. Yeah, that one's like $10. I think I got it for like 6 or 7. And then the 8 and 9, which I also got, are both like, they're both like $12 on Amazon, which is I guess different for you, Shannon. It's probably like, what is like the difference into Canadian? It's probably like $3 more or something Canadian, but yeah. And I think I got them for like $8 each or something, or $6 each or something. And that's damn good for Saga because it's expensive. It's expensive. So if I can save a little bit of money, go for it. Bought it. Done. Yeah. I think that's their normal price is like $15, like normally. Why am I trying to pull one out that's on the shelf instead of the one that's right here? Oh, sugar. What was that? The cap of my freaking shirt or highlighter just shot across the room. I have no idea where it went. That was interesting. It landed in my mug. Well, I'll find that later. Anyway. Oh, it doesn't even have, I thought it would have like Canadian prices and US prices, but it just says $14.99. It's just one price. But they also have like they also had the books on sale too, like the ones that have like multiple issues in them. Sorry, I'm itching my eye. It's ridiculous. Got to put drops in it. But I just love Saga so much. It's so like worthy of the hype. It's so good. It's like everything I like in a graphic novel. It's like a little bit of vulgar, lots of action, and a little bit of romance. Just a tiny bit. And I like that it's like Romeo and Juliet meets Star Wars, like is like one of the descriptions people use for it. And I'm like, yes, I'm here for it. Would die for Saga. 12 weeks. Oh God. Oh yeah, I'm on book 6 of the Walking Dead comics now. I had to buy book 6 because someone didn't return it to the library. So upset. I was so upset because I borrowed all of them from the library, and they have volume 7 but not 6, and I'm like, why is there no 6? And then I like searched it, and it was due back to the library like 3 years ago or something, and I'm like, are you serious right now? Are you serious? I guess I'm not gonna rent that from the library. Like, you think that they would notice that it hasn't been returned back and that they would replace it and put a new one there, but no. So annoying. Pissing me off so much. But they probably just never returned it back and forgot about it. Little bastards. It just pisses me off. So expensive to buy it. Wow, you can't get volume 4? That's crazy. My eyes itch because I sleep with those open. I didn't read my Star Wars book yet. I'll get to it, I hope. It's like at the bottom of my list right now because I need to read the You Pick My TBR books first. And I'm like, hey, Bane. Hey, Bane, have you seen a cap? He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's laying over there. I have these Christmas lights, but they're not Christmas lights. They're Spooky Village lights. They're CVS brand. They're Halloween lights, and they're purple. And I want to hang them above my bed, but I just haven't. They have literally been sitting here for years. They probably don't even work. This is how I'm going to end this video, electrocuting myself. Yeah, Bane. See, they're so pretty. Oh my God, look at that. You can't see them. It just looks like you're blinded by light. Look, it's like a free filter. You can't see them, but they're purple. They're purple. They're purple. I swear they're purple. I wonder if you they look pink in my picture. Like if I try to take a picture of them. They're purple though. They're purple. Look at how bright they look, but they do not look that bright at all in person. They look really dim in person. Oh my God. Seriously. I need to like even in like I take a picture, they look like they don't look that bright. Like, see if you can see the focus. See, you can kind of see that they're purple there, but it's still so bright. But they're not that bright. They're actually really dim. Like they're like really dark and purpley. Like they look so much brighter on the screen there. Yeah, does it like look purple? Like, oof, it's so bright. It's ridiculous how bright that is. But I swear to God, in person, it looks like nothing. Like they look like nothing. Like they don't look dark at all. They don't even look like fully illuminated. Like it looks like there's just purple at the end of the light. It's really weird. It's really weird. Anyway. But I wanted to like hang them from my like bed because they are so dim. Apparently not in pictures. This message is held for review. Holy shit. Do you want to view it? Well, that's nice that they filtered that out. Anyway. I have the Force. It's so weird. But you can see like they're black. It's so crazy. But they're pretty. I bought them on clearance like years ago, and I still haven't done the hanging of them like I wanted to. I'm also like really nervous that they'll get too hot and they'll burn my entire house down because they are CVS brand, and CVS makes shit. And I work for CVS, so of course I think that what they make is garbage. It's alive. It's moving on its own. I saw the purple. Anyway, on that note, I guess I should go run some sprints and see if my boyfriend wants to watch TV and actually spend time with me, since I've ignored him all day to read and he slept half the day and then I ignored him doing a live show. That's life. Oh, did they do that? Like when I was shining that light? Let's do that again. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see them. Oh, my screen went black. Don't look at the light. Don't look at this light. Look at this light. Is it doing it? Nope. Now it's not doing it as much. Purple. Now I'm just blinding you with lights. I'm so sorry. It's not working. Just blinding you with different lights in your face. Anyway. Anyway. I'm going to go run some sprints. I'm going to read some more of Inspection. I'm going to see if Josh wants to do anything. And I'm going to eat some soup before it gets super late and my stomach hates me for eating soup. But I've read, what did I say, 3 books so far? And I'm currently reading 2. Look at this light, not this light. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. My trash can is around the corner. That didn't go in. Anyway, I also have to find the cap for this. Oh, sugar. Oh, I just got highlighter on me. How did I do that? I gotta find the cap for this because I don't know where it went. Like shot over there somewhere. My life. Anyway, I will see you, Shannon, at the end of the next month. And maybe Firecats as well. Mess equals life. It does. Anyway, so true. Especially for Grinchathon. I'm always a mess. Orange skin anyone. I'm not the president. Jeez. That's terrible. Is it though? All right. I will see you guys later. This spot worked out nicely because I am not sweating at all. It's very nice. And you got to see the cats. I'll have to like live show here more often because there's more kitties and cat action and so much stuff going on. Anyway, it's like we've almost made it to exactly 3 hours. I will see you guys later. I will see you guys on Twitter and all that fun stuff. I will see you guys reading all the things and Grinching it up. Goodbye. Pillows, yes. Bye. If I can figure out how to end this thing. Are you sure you want to end the stream? Yeah.